The Hebrew kingdom was so short, it was 80 years. So historians basically say that it's a blip in history. For us, it's a big deal. This is the first kingdom run by prophets and with Tawheed. First ever since the flood. And the concept of kingdoms didn't even exist before the flood. It's just different people and tribes. So this is the first time ever that it happened. And that was successful, extremely successful. But if you look at secular historians, they say it was such a short period of time that it didn't change the world. That's from their viewpoint. Now, when it comes to Islam, they say, yeah, Islam actually, the futuhat of Islam did change the world. But for the Davidic kingdom, we call, as it's called in biblical history, Davidic kingdom, 40 years David, 40 years Solomon. For us, that's a big deal for the meaning of Tawheed, not for changing world history. So that's why, like the histories of the Persians, and they may not necessarily even mention it.
And I imagine it would be the same with why Musa alayhi salam is not mentioned in Egyptian sources, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, well, I mean, they all were flooded away, so there was no one to write history anymore. I guess there were people, who the merchants, the farmers in Egypt, they lived. It was only the army that was flooded away. But did they have the power to write a history? Did they have the impact, the social impact? Just because they existed doesn't mean they had the social impact, the power to author a history, right? I exist right now. I can't rewrite history. We all exist, and we all have beliefs about World War II, World War I, but we can't rewrite history. It takes an empire to write history, right? So as an empire, Egypt was broken.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So there were a lot of people that obviously still lived in Egypt, but they didn't have the ability to sponsor a new narrative. So maybe that's why we don't find it in their books.
That's actually a really good point.